You want to go to Martinique? Because I do. Let's get going. Hi, we're Kristen and Jeff, and we've been fixing up our 40-year-old boat over the last 4 years. We sold everything that we owned on land for a life on the water. We've had our ups and downs, but we've finally set sail to the sun. Subscribe and come along with us. Well, babe, we've done it. We've left Bequia.
I know, it's kind of sad.
I know, I do feel a little bit sad as well. Bequia was like our home.
I don't know why we like it so much, but it just works that way sometimes, I guess.
There's something about Bequia, jewel of an island. But
when you mix nice people with a beautiful location and that island time speed of life, it's a black hole.
I know, you get sucked in.
But now we're out here, look at this.
This is gorgeous sailing. We have about 12 knots of wind on the beam, slightly aft of the beam, and we're going average around 6, getting up to about 6.5, 6.6 at some points. The wave height is very low, which is excellent for me.
And where are we going?
Martinique.
Because as nice as the people are from Bequia, they don't do food like the French people do food, so...
True that.
We're going. And load this puppy up.
Yeah, running pretty low on our provisions. Yeah, we're just excited to go explore a new island, a new country, and yeah, get Joko moving again. We cleaned the bottom, like, oh, it was so nice. Even our friends were commenting, what is happening with your bottom? Like, do you not grow anything? We just tag teamed and worked real hard, got it nice and clean for the journey.
Yeah.
And so right now, it's paying us back in spades because we are just gliding.
I think that energy was worthwhile. It took us like 3 days of a couple hours a day.
Yeah, but it's not bad because we're just going in the water and cooling off anyway. So why not clean the bottom, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. It'll be about 22 hours for us to get there. It might even be a bit less than that at this point because we're rocket shipping all the way. And yeah, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We're not alone out here. There's a boat way back there, kind of gaining on us, making sure it's not a pirate flag boat. Because we are right here next to St. Vincent, and many, many scenes from the Pirates of the Caribbean were filmed here. And as a matter of fact, in this little town over here. So you can never be too careful. Did you see any pirate flag?
No.
Okay, that's good.
See foam green, kind of a paint job. I don't know if that's very piratey.
I think we were probably safe. Sea state has gotten a little bit more rolly. Wind has died down a little bit.
Right now.
We're approaching being in the wind shadow of St. Vincent. So our speed is now down to around...
That just happened too.
This just happened right now, yeah. I think it's kind of impossible to be in a rush if you're on a sailboat. Don't be in a rush if you're on a sailboat. You're not gonna get anywhere fast. This is like also the first time that we are sailing anywhere to a new country by ourselves without another buddy boat with us. So that's kind of exciting. We're independent. It's been pretty smooth sailing so far. We did have to put the engine on for a little while because we were in the shadow, the wind shadow of St. Vincent. It is about 6 p.m. right now. We've had a little bit of a bite to eat, and we're gonna just be enjoying this sunset.
Alright, so at night, we like to keep an eye on things using our radar system. On Joko, we're able to actually run 2 radars at one time. I think it's a fairly common feature of systems these days. So I can assign one to weather, and I can assign one to regular offshore traffic, or I can do things like I can have different ranges. I can have within the 2 nautical mile range on one screen and up to 36 on the other one if I really want to. And normally I keep them in standby when I'm not needing them per se, because they suck some power back. But to turn them on, we just hit transmit and it boots up like that. You can see that red there is the island, St. Lucia. And there's one boat that's been out here with me, and he's just right there. This is the screen over here that I've got weather on, so if there's any squalls, I'll have a heads up. We'll turn this guy on. And kind of a small perimeter right now. I usually keep this a little bit bigger, about 1.5, 2, to make sure I can see what's going on out there. Other than that, just got the engine gauges over here. Always keep a good eye on your temperature and pressure. And we got our heading. I've got the depth off, that's the middle screen, which is dark, because there's no point out here, it's outside of its range. And there's our current wind situation. So at the moment I'm driving through a lull in the wind here, call it a wind shadow. And I'm looking for this wind to clock over to the 2 or 3 o'clock position when I get to the north end of St. Lucia, at which point I will carry on sailing and take us all the way in to St. Anne. I did all the light bulbs in this thing in Fajardo, but I cleaned up the contacts on the back of the ignition switch. So there you go, there's a shot of it. That's what we're staring at hour after hour.
Babe, we almost made it.
I know. Good.
Oh,
Exciting.
my sandwich, 1 of 2, is still there.
I know. Eat it.
Shocker.
Eat it.
I don't know if I can stomach it right now. I'll have to
Probably
wait.
make you feel better.
Maybe, but the bun I'm sure is stale at this point. I'll have to try it out. Maybe I'll take the insides out and eat that. Well, we are almost here at Martinique. You can see the island here. Beautiful morning, nice colors in the sky. We're just looking forward to getting the anchor down and not moving.
Our videos are made possible by the amazing support we receive over on Patreon. If you're finding our content informative, inspiring, or even just good for a laugh once in a while, consider joining the Joko crew to help keep our adventures going. Thank you so much, we really appreciate it.
So we are just entering the anchorage here. Here's us, and this is the anchorage, St. Anne, that we're going to be going to today. Later on, we will come on the inside over to this area called the cul-de-sac, because it'll be closer to get into town, which is over on this side, to do our provisioning and groceries. But for now, we're just going to stay on the outside, get the anchor down, hang out for a bit, and figure out our plan for our time while we're here. Oh my Lanta. The boat is once again in project mode, so let's get out of here. So we've made it here to Martinique. We are in the anchorage of St. Anne. It's quite beautiful here, but the rolling is just so excessive. Trying to find an angle where we can show you exactly how much we're moving, but it's really hard to show it on camera because of the stabilization and that's built in. So there's no ferries going by, nothing. It's just the swell coming from around the corner is all that we can think of, but that's a pretty far ways for the swell to be coming in here. But anyway, it's time to get off this boat and go to town, explore St. Anne. This is a nice treat. It's very sugary. Very, very chocolatey. Should have on top too. But it's good. It was €2.50. Enjoying a nice sundowner in Martinique. Beautiful.
Look at the colors.
So nice. Are we getting set up to play beer pong? No, we're just topping up the batteries with distilled water in equal parts. Why are we doing it this way, you ask? Because we're out of distilled water. We don't have enough to fill them completely. We can't seem to find any here where we are, and Jeff is worried that the levels are going to get too low, so trying to add them equally to all of the batteries. But now I really, really want to go play beer pong. We even have the ping pong balls ready to go, so we'll see.
If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and leave us a comment to let us know how we're doing.
It is smoking hot outside today here in Martinique. Tiny bit of a breeze, not too much. Another gorgeous day in paradise. Hopefully that'll tie us over for a little while anyway, until we can get the proper distilled water from somewhere. We have no idea where yet. Definitely something that's tough about being around these Caribbean islands. You don't know where you're going to be able to re-provision or get boat parts, maintenance things like distilled water. So I've been posting on a lot of the Facebook groups for all of these islands to ask where we can maybe get these things. So just waiting to hear back. Hopefully there'll be somewhere around here that we can pick some up. If not, we'll just have to wait until we get back down to Bequia, and I'm sure that we'll be able to find some there. We hope anyway. Well, that's good. A project done for the day. Not too bad. But now I really, really want to go play beer pong.
We're like Pavlov's dog when we see those cups.
Oh my gosh.
Going down?
Well, we used to play that game all the time back home. Every single party or gathering, there's always beer pong, especially summertime. In wintertime, we still play it. We just have it like indoors on like a kitchen island or in someone's garage. But the table has to be regulation length. There's rules to this. It's not all just fun and games. So we're going on a little adventure this morning as I get stabbed in the forehead by a stick. We're going on a little hike around the coast, and it's going to come out to a really, really pretty beach. We had friends that told us that you could bring the dinghy up to the beach down there, lock it up to a tree. And so now here we are on the trail. Let's go find a beach. So this trail to the beach is about 2 kilometers each way, so just be prepared for that. There's lots of nice shade in here, and you can hear the sound of the water lapping up to shore, so it's very nice. I think we've made it to Saline Beach. I think. Let's check the Google Maps. Nope, we're only about halfway. So let's keep going. All right, we have made it to a beautiful beach. It's not quite saline, but we are running a little bit low on time right now. So we have to get back to the boat to make some water this afternoon. So I think this beach will do.
Okay, I'm going in. Oh, we can just walk right out almost.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
The water is so warm, it's not even really that refreshing.
No, I agree.
It's very shallow.
Yeah. Good for lounging.
Yes. That was a hard work day, you know. We added water to the batteries.
We had to cut our floating early in order to
Yeah, now we're coming into this tiny little shade spot here from the palm. And we're gonna have a little baguette dinner and some white wine that we brought over from the boat. We are anchored somewhere over there. There's lots of other locals around, including, oh, he went away. There was a rooster over here. Pretty chill.
Oh my God.
Wow, look at this.
Just too much pastry.
What? Jeff is a little bit full from all of the baguettes.
Pastry. I can't eat any more baguettes and pastries and stuff, seriously.
No.
I'm full 24/7.
Baguette a day keeps the doctor away. That's what I say. Let's go play, man.
Thank you so much to all of our patrons for supporting our channel. You are helping to keep this dream going so we can share it all with you. If you'd like to join the Joco crew, we'll have a link down below.